You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Okay, greetings. Yeah, I posted a note. I forgot about technical stuff. Okay, greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. All right, we just jump right in. So, I don't think I have anything to add this time. So, we'll just go into messages and then questions. We'll see if there's any message. Try to keep them short this time, so my car battery doesn't wear out completely. So, all right, so blessings, and here we go. Greetings, I am Prime Creator, much love. Love and light to your civilizations. Opening the soul to your higher self is not easy at first. Once you do it, then you become addictive, which is good, and be able to step between worlds. Over time, you will become more close to this vibration as you step more into the light and less into this earthly realm. But many of you are still here for purposes of bringing many out of darkness. So you go back and forth. Some of you don't even remember connecting to your higher selves because your mission is here right now. But some will have more memories than others. That's what you know. Yes, do not forget the tree people. Your nature is with you. The tree people are there to bring you energy and messages through hard times and good. The tree people are your family, and it is not always recognized as that. It will eventually, because they will help you harness your power and take you to your next level as you get to know it. Blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Atlantians. Our power is with you. You will be able to unlock the history of your world, connecting to our energies. We are in other worlds at this time, but many are still here, protecting the Atlantean knowledge. But many of you can channel our energies to unlock yourself and others. The Atlantean vibration lives within all of you. It is, yes, kept much of your history. Much of Atlantean knowledge is rewriting history. Your elite system knows well how to manipulate the mind. Your history books have been swayed much. Your Catholic Church actually has much of the true knowledge of your world. Even most of them don't even know what it is, but it does lie within there, because they are doing much of the history changing of your past. There are sacred places that they don't want you to know about. I believe many of you can feel that. Powerful alien places. Some Atlantean, not all. They use their trickery to keep these places sacred and forgotten. Because they've had a long time to bury the knowledge. It is for you to resurrect all of it. You will over time. This time I love to you. Unlocking the treasures of yourselves. Greetings to you. We are the Sirian Collective. We are from the Galactic Federation of Light. Many have not heard from the Sirians for some time. From our perspective, our vibration is here for you to unlock the secrets of your world. But we are here to help assist with the heart center. This collective is many of our consciousness connecting to this one at this time. Realize how you can heal your world is through love. You know this. But many do not connect with it. We see that. It is difficult to fully see that energy. Many do put their love towards money, and that is the God here. But what about yourself? What about each other? You are all gods and not seeing it like that. Your talents are your treasures. And it's only seen to bring money to you. But realize your talents haven't all been fully awakened yet. As you are learning to unzip yourself and for your true energies to come about, as that would seem superior to your paper machine with pictures on them. Yes, you've used that for some time, most of your existence, which is fine in some shape or form. But that was a way to keep you from yourself. But now you're allowed to see yourself. And many of you will start to, as you already are, connecting more to your abilities, strengthening yourselves, exercising your abilities, and see that as superior to anything of a paper with pictures on it. That will go into your culture, as we see. That will become a thing as your world will see. Who is doing what, and can I do the same things? Levitate, use my telepathy, beautiful things. Yes, our energy is with the dolphins, many of your sea creatures, not just the dolphins, all of your sea creatures. The white body of your oceans. Many of us are ocean-like. We are fluid beings with no physical body. And you will learn these talents also, how to reach that level. So we're here to assist with your question. There's many of us here at this time to assist, so some of us, we will find the answer. So whenever you are ready, we're happy to connect.
Thank you so much for being here. First up is Humberto.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, my first question is, will I find a loving, long-lasting relationship in Terra Mandala, a retreat center I'm planning on living in?
Well, it seems like there's much that you still are working on yourself at this time, but I believe so. I believe where you are, there is a connection possible, but yes, I see several connections actually in this new place. Yes, questions.
Okay. My second question is, I have these CDs from the Monroe Institute called the Gateway Experience, and since they're CDs and they're very easy to get scratched, and just the slightest scratch will affect the sound, I had the idea of just copying it into an MP3 into my laptop. And that's technically illegal, so I wanted to know if that would produce bad karma, if I'm in some senses allowed to do that. I mean,
I would not put any worry into copying this. That is just a marketing tool. I believe if you resell it is where they start getting antsy. But I believe it'll be fine.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on sharing it, but since it's technically illegal to do that, I mean, okay, sure.
I don't think they're going to have their police coming to get you.
I was referring more to karma-wise. Would it?
I would not worry. Well, even that, I would not worry. It is technically yours, so you can do what you want with it.
Yeah.
And it is your world will learn that eventually. It is getting there, so sort of.
Okay, thank you for that.
Blessings. Yes.
That's okay. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, next up is David Allen, and I have his questions here. Have I gone anywhere interesting in Astro?
Of course, you go every day. One moment. You had this time. We see you with many beings. We see you with the Arcturians. We see you with the canines. We see you, yes, in Sirius B. You do travel around for conversation purposes. You do connect to many felines in Astral and the Sirius. Within Sirius. We see much of your connections actually in Orion, where much of your seriousness is used. As you are, much of what is happening on this planet is guided through Orion. So they see you bring your input to their society. As for what you are doing, as for exciting, as I believe some of that is not publicly available at this time. It's only for you. So that is all we have at this time.
Okay, David would also like to know if there are any messages from anyone.
Yes, it seems like you're assisting the Zetas with their projects. They're not going into full detail. They do show ships being designed, and also technologies around planets to assist with agriculture. You do seem to be assisting in that manner also as a Zeta being. This is another form you show up in astral. But as for there is a carrion vibration of the eagles that you connect with often also. They are guarding your space because there's been a lot of movement, as you're aware, and they are watching out for you. But not to say you cannot take care of yourself, but they are adding extra assistance there. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Peter.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'd just like to ask if there's any messages from a Sirian being that knows me.
Well, yes, it seems like you have many female companions in Sirius, from what we are seeing. Humanoid, but not always full human. You have to go into details of what exactly species they are, but it does seem like you have a lot of companions there from what we're picking up on.
Wow, that's not like Earth.
Yes, it is a blue being, but she's not fully identifying herself. But there's several. Most of them are not. One is a feline, but another one is they're keeping that kind of quiet.
Okay, thank you. Just any messages from my guides, and that'll do. Thank you.
You are connecting to your brother, correct?
Yes.
They say to keep your eye on him. He's not thinking coherently recently. It's good to check in with him because he's not always. He just needs that extra comfort of somebody else that cares because he's very insecure from what we are seeing, and he doesn't let out what is truly going on within, which is normal, and he's going through a lot of turmoil but not releasing it, not making it known.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for that. That's very helpful.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is buried, which is normal for many. He doesn't want to show his full feelings and what is truly going on with him. So just to reach out, see how it's going is good, and small talk is good, not necessarily have to go into deep thought.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful.
Because we don't see him bringing any of this up. He might, but we do see a lot of it buried. So.
Okay.
So anyway, blessings.
Yes, blessings. Thank you. Much love.
Okay, next up is Logan.
Greetings, Logan.
Hello, hello.
Yes, greetings.
Okay, this is Logan.
Yes.
Greetings. I have two questions today. One is about I had a dream where I was in this facility, or I would have to say some type of a fortress that I was in or something. It was a big building, and there was a problem with the core or something that made it overreact and collapsed from the inside, and I had to get away before we would all. I was with a group of people before we would all get killed or destroyed or something, and I had to climb some type of elevator. What would you like the not the stairwell, but the line on the elevator that it goes up or down or whatever, and I had to climb that all the way up to a safe house, you could say, where we were not harmed by the explosion. Can you tell me what that dream was about?
I believe it was a humanoid incarnation. I believe it was another Earth from what we are picking up on, another version of your planet. In your history, though, a more advanced Earth. Yes, it seems like what happened there, it was tampered with. That is why you had that problem. I won't believe it was ever fully known who tampered with it. We do see reptilian energies there as sabotage. And where you were was very peaceful. It seems like there was beings there that were jealous of what was happening there. And that wanted to continue what we're receiving. And I believe the one that tampered with it did not realize it was going to go into all of that. So it was pretty fragile as it was from what we were seeing.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is, I had a short dream or glimpse where I was laying down in the grass with my dad, and I looked up, and it was all black and white, and I saw a orb or a ball that looked like a galaxy. I don't know which galaxy you'd call it, but it was similar to the one that in about like a billion years or something, it was supposed to collide with the Milky Way galaxy. It looked like that, and it was very close. Like kind of where the moon is and the Earth perspective,
Yes.
but a bit smaller than that.
So it was really close.
Yes, I believe you're involved with having that deterred also from what we are seeing. I believe it was a Palladian incarnation. So that was actually avoided, as you can see. But you're involved with it, that movement, you could say, from what we are seeing. But it did cause, and this can work, but this is when you connect to different federations to heal these certain situations. That is the message at this time.
Thank you.
Okay, so our next up is Bianca, and she would like to know if there's any fun stories to share about a past life.
I'm not sure if this is fun, but do see you as a reptilian pranking a lot of your fellow reptilians. I think you're very young. I think you had a young gray with you also. And I don't think you got kicked out of anywhere, but you came close to it. But yes, I believe you got sent away for some time because that would not end. But use your creativity. I believe you went to, I was with the Draconian race, I believe. I believe you connected with the Mantis after that because you kind of blended in with their energies a little bit better. So not necessarily your band, but they put you with them because you had to get a lot of that out of your system. So I believe that was quite fun. Blessings.
Okay, Bianca would also like to know if there's any messages.
We are seeing Archangel Michael assisting with your chakra clearings and also your astral travels. He's taking you to places that you don't always remember, it seems. Very fragile areas that you need to see. You might start bringing some of these memories back, but your family was involved with it. Past life incarnations he takes you to visit to slowly help you remember. Not all of it's positive, but it is eventually it's going to connect the dots of your family's origins, why you are with your family today. So I believe that it was events in your past that caused your togetherness, from what we are seeing. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Mary, and her first question. is on behalf of her husband. Any messages for him in regards to his work?
One moment. To go with the flow. They say it's good to make what's on your mind public, but even there, be careful. Some take things the wrong way. But it is good to make others know what's on your mind with your work situation. But there are some there that take everything the wrong way from what we are seeing, so be careful who you talk to. Even those managers don't seem to be always easy to speak with, but it does seem like if you have something on your mind, it is good to let it out, but choose the right person to do that with. That is our message. I won't have to worry about job situation. Seems like it's concrete at this time from what we are seeing. But yes, there is drama here and there we see. Blessings.
Okay, Mary would also like to know what changes are to come in her life.
What that is for you to discover, because we are not there to fully let. Would you see travel? Would you see travel is a big one? Not to say it would be that far, but would you see travel? Well, of course, life is your adventure to write. Would you see you? I know it sounds funny, but see you eating at places you've never been to before. A little bit more fancy than what you're used to. I don't believe this is connected to the travel. This is different than that. But other than that, that's all we are allowed to bring about. The rest is up to you. Some of these things are already written in your contract, but everything else is for you to write on your own. Lessons.
Okay, Michelle.
Greetings, much love.
Greetings.
I don't have a particularly burning question, so I just thought I'd leave it open for whatever wants to come through for the highest good of all.
One moment. Yes, I see. Yes, I feel many. Yes, there is mantis around you to help cheer you up. They're not a big presence, but they are around. They are curious. You do connect to them in astral when you might realize. Actually, these are crystal-like being mantis. They are very healing. You also connect with them for healing abilities also. You bring back what you feel like you can utilize here for yourself and others. There's also Palladian energies that you do connect to for healing purposes, also for family. One moment. Yes, I see you are connected to the male sun and assisting with his healing. You're not always aware you're doing this, but this is what we see you doing. Healing past lives, mostly past lives that he was unaware of. Because you do send healing to him, you're not realizing where it's going. That's our message at this time.
Interesting. Thank you. My second thing I'd like to know is if I could get kind of the mechanics on what happened when I did the certification on Sunday on our last exercise for sound immersion healing. And I toned a tone that was so loud and epic and huge. And it made me smile. I have no idea why, but it made me very joyful and very happy. But it was about the question that I was asking for healing or putting sound to was stepping into my soul's purpose. So I don't know what was birthed through my throat, but I'm really interested to know.
You can say this is a sound of the sirens. The sirens that are under your sea.
Mm-hmm.
It was a clearing You're connected to their. You've been a siren in a past life, and you're connecting to their energies for healing. You go to them when you need to jumpstart your healing to let go of a lot. But it's not just to you; it's for others also. But the sirens seem to be that. We wanted to say screech. It was kind of like that. I mean, it was more than that. It was a toning, but it was to just let a lot of things out. Doesn't need to be identified what it was, but you did let a lot of things out. And so to do that, that loudness was just to show how much you want to rid of all of that also. You were ready for it, and you'll be able to handle it. Realize that you can do a toning that's so loud, you can almost take yourself apart. Not to say you'll do that, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Most everyone is guarded on that, but it is possible.
That's gross, but
Yes, it is, but not necessarily if you can put yourself back together. And some do, they don't realize it.
thank you.
It happens quickly.
Very quickly. Much love.
Yes, much love.
Okay, next up is Lucy.
Greetings, Lucy.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Hi. Much love. I just would like to know my connections with you.
Yeah, so the Sirians, you do connect to us in astral. You are part of much of our civilizations. You come to us for healing and answers. Yes, there is conflict of. You have been part of the conflict of our histories, wars. You brought much healing to our wars. And in here, in this incarnation, you are rebuilding yourself, you could say. You're trying something new, as you can see. Without all of your knowledge, you have it, but you have forgotten much of it. You're not used to that incarnation from what we are seeing. So, but you're learning how that feels. Because most of your incarnations, you have all of your knowledge. It's not easy to just put it to the side and not be able to reach it all.
No, because I had it up until a few years ago and it went completely away.
No.
But I'm still able to accurately read cards and
Exactly.
everything.
Yes.
I would like to know if I've been practicing with a couple of people on telepathy using shapes, mostly the sacred geometric shapes,
Yes.
rather than the technical by the book psychology shapes that they use. Is that a good thing to be doing right now? I mean, is that a positive step in the right direction for me and those involved?
Oh, yes. You are connecting to understand these teachings is there for you to make it your own. So you are rewriting the textbook that was given to you, which is encouraged. So yes, objects are good. Shapes are great for opening up one's telepathic abilities. Yes.
And is there anything else we should use, like in your opinion, like could you add to?
Well, for little minor thoughts, positive minor thoughts, like a word or simple "I love you," positive vibrations. But you can use symbols also, hearts, whatever it is that comes to mind. Crystals.
Okay.
Use different positive. It is opening up the mind, so the mind will most likely want to receive something positive than negative.
Right.
That will help open up. The sun image of the sun can actually open up the mind also. So powerful symbols like the sun, even the energy of the sun. Yes, not just the symbol, but the energy around that symbol.
Okay. So think of the energy as well as the shape.
Also, animals are good for this.
Okay.
A lion, tiger, a dolphin.
Okay.
Yes. Lessons.
Okay, so next up is Daria.
Hello.
Daria. Yes.
So, do you have any messages to me from your collective?
One moment. Yes, you do connect to us in astral. One moment. Yes, you do connect to the unicorn vibration, but not just that, the seahorse energy, you connect to that much also. One moment. Yes, you are involved much with our earth politics, our world politics, but understand it is of lighter tension than here. It is mostly a gathering and just thoughts. Nothing more. Here it is children playing, not very nicely. So with our collective is mostly just, and you go through different councils and give your opinions. Not just with us.
That's nice.
They do connect with the felines a lot. They have been going through some curious situations because of this world. It has caused a divide among some of them. I believe it's with the Lyran race. On how this world is being governed. Some wish for a more quicker awakening, some wish for a slower awakening. So there is that going on that is interfering with this world's.
It's like almost 7.5 billion ways to awaken.
Yes.
So be patient. Yeah. So,
the reason why is it seems like many humans from this world go to the Lyrans and Astral and cause drama. And some of them are tired of it. It's like, why don't we just let them all know what's going on so we can end all this? Because they bring their stuff with them. More than you might. I believe you have an idea, actually.
I do. Yeah.
They bring not just their drama, they bring all of it with them. And it's it does affect some of their civilization with the Lyrans and other species, but the Lyrans seem to be getting tired of it.
Yeah.
Their tolerance is thinning out, to put it that way.
Yeah, sending love.
Yes.
So, my second question is just open for everything there. What can come through? Could be something funny.
One moment. Yes, it does seem like you connect to many civilizations that has to do with cooking and astral. And you seem to be doing this on different levels that brings pleasure to you and others. Even to humans that are here that go into astral, you feed them.
Do I have a restaurant in Astral? The funny Astral?
Yes, you have a chain, I see, yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, and you use those to actually chill out many of your humans here. They don't realize that you have a connection there. They go into Astral, they bring their drama, they bring their soap opera problems, and you feed them and actually helps them cool down. They're not, so they're kind of tricked into chilling out, you can say.
That's nice. Oh,
It's like, give them this will mellow them out. Because they come in all just, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they leave a lot happier. So.
That's nice. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Connect later. Bye.
Okay, so next up is Miguel, and his first question is: the colloidal gold improving my health?
Yes, I believe so. I believe it's opening up your third eye. As for seeing things, you mostly will start to hear things more clearly instead of seeing. I believe mostly from the angels on certain times, not all the time. If you heard everything that was going on, you wouldn't be able to concentrate on your day. Well, I believe when you can connect to a certain angel that you wouldn't receive a message from, I believe it will become more clear. Presence.
Okay, that sort of leads into his second question. He would also like to know if there's any messages from the angels.
Interesting. You seem to go to the angelic realm with the angels. There's different types, so you can say all of them. For song, it's not you go there to sing, but the song is brought back to this world. The truth, like the song of the soul, reteaching the song of the soul to humans. Every human has their own song. Does not have to have lyrics. It's just music. Every soul can create. So as an angel, you are assisting humanity to relearn that. Oversoul is very, very subtle. You notice how many do sing to themselves, but they realize they have their own tune. Everyone has their own song, and you are part of that process. It has to do with healing mostly than awakening. Just healing. And understand, when people connect to certain songs, you already know this, though, everyone knows, you connect to certain songs to heal, to entertain, but a lot of it is there to heal. There's also an inner song that many will eventually open up when the time is right. And most of it does not have lyrics. Some of it might, but most of it it's not. A lot of it has to do with a tone. So with the angels, you are assisting that energy. I believe you do it throughout your day also. That is the message. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Christy. And her first question, I sense an agent spy male around me, observing me. Who is he and what does he want?
Moment. Yes, it seems it's from Arcturus, from the Arcturian energies, but it's not an Arcturian. They're not making themselves known, but it is. Of course, if it's a spy, it's not wanting itself to be recognized all that easily. It is. It changes its exterior. It transforms. So it is a shapeshifter. Usually it's in feline form because they can hide better with that. But I believe you have a connection with the Arcturians, the Sirians, Palladians. But understand, you were in that position also. And this one is just letting you know that you've done the same thing. It's not doing anything negative from what I'm seeing, but it's just letting you know that you've done these same things. I believe you already know this. It's not part of any federation. It is a lone wolf, I see. But it is part of an organization that does not want itself to be known at this time. But that is something you're part of. I would not say it's of a negative energy. Well, at least this one's not negative towards you. I do not see it as war energy, but it is a neutral energy at this time. That is all we have for that. Blessings.
Okay, Christy's second question. What military abduction experience went on in Astral as I saw 3 crafts crash down and a clicking noise sent out as I was trying to rescue people out of the area?
I believe this happened in your California, in another dimension. And the reason you were there, I believe you're with the Palladians there on a peace talk, and I believe it was, you can say it's sabotage to some degree. I will not say it's reptilian. They're not, the source of that is unknown, but I believe you're there for peace talks, and it was disrupted, as you can see. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Kingsley.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, Kingsley, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Do I have any messages?
Don't even. 1 minute. It seems to be you've been connecting to the sun a lot recently. If not, I feel it around you quite a bit. And this is helping you connect to nature. 1 minute. And this sun connection will connect you to the stars. As that is a star, it's your main star. So connecting more with the sun will connect you to other places, which will also help you with your powers. But understand also, it seems, but I believe you've already received this message, but not to go too quickly with this, but not to be impatient, just gradually understanding your world. Mother Earth will assist you also. Keep your ear open for her messages. She will help you, guide you to what your direction. Lessons.
All right. I can see my telepathic abilities is increasing.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm starting to pick up on more thought. I can put thoughts into people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that your question?
No, just no. Is it safe for me to put my thoughts into the cosmos and see what I get back?
I didn't hear the last part of that. She said, can you repeat the thoughts into what exactly?
Cosmos?
Yes, that is fine. Yes. Oh, yes, there's no harm in that.
Okay.
It is like a radio signal, as you can say, but they're not always, you might not always receive a message back. They're just here to hear what you have to say before they start talking back. You might have to talk for a while before you receive a message back.
All right.
It's possible.
All right. Love and light.
Yes.
Okay, next up is Daniel, and his first question. I had a dream last night in which I was in a car being driven by a Lyran. I was in the front passenger seat and my mom was in the back as a reptilian. At the end of the car ride, as I was getting out, I felt her sliding up my back and around into my throat chakra. Can you tell me more about what was going on here?
Oh, yes. It seems like she's trying to keep you from remembering this memory. And she's been doing this a lot. She's been closing down your energy field more than you realize. It is a pact. You understand, you've already known, you've had not exactly the most positive connections with her, but also you're there to heal her situation. She is unaware, most likely. You might start seeing her as a wizard, but also as a feline. Some of that feline driving the car was also her, also, from what we are seeing. But you most likely will start to see her as a feline version. She's very manipulative. She's used to having her way. And you're there to release her from that negativity, eventually. You've been doing this ever since you've been brought into this world. But it is causing some havoc around you, as you can see. She is vicious at times, even in your third density. She is unaware. She's very hard-headed, so it'll be kind of difficult to tell her about this dream, but I believe in the future you will be able to do so when she's calmed down. She's not calm at this time.
Okay, second question for Daniel. Is there any suggestions for strengthening my channeling ability? I know there's some entities still around that aren't making this easy, and I'd like to know how to address this better.
Well, first, yes, to send your mother healings, as she is blocking much of your connections. She's not aware she's doing it. She's connecting to a lot of Anunnaki more than she realizes. Not She does not realize she's doing any of this, but it is causing a lot of. She's also bringing beings to you to block you. Also, it is just she realized there's a hen in the hen house, and she is the fox. Unfortunately, she's just used to that scenario. So you're there to show her much more than what she thinks. But you know, it's funny. Your guides are showing you just to show her to visualize yourself as very tall, even taller than her, to show her that she cannot take down your energies. As a Palladian, whatever being you want to show, just show yourself growing to your that you can. I don't know. She can't keep doing this to you. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Mark.
Hi, Mr.
Yes.
Collective. The first thing is, do I have any message from Osiris? He's a closed black dragon.
Yes, it seems like you're connecting to Osiris for hidden knowledge. You're also going into element. Much of this will not become known, but it does seem like you are connecting to his energies for training. But he's taking you to places in the universe where it is forbidden to many beings. Only, I believe, dragons are allowed to go there. Well, they are the only ones that know about it. Uninhabited worlds. As for what this is all meaning, they're not going into full detail, but it is a sacred place that they go to. I believe for healing purposes, actually.
Okay.
It is home away from home, they say.
Okay.
Blessings.
Second thing is, May 2nd, I received a name of Elva. I feel it's like a white female dragon with, I call that the pearl energy because it's really soft like silk. Can you bring me more information about this entity or message from this entity?
One moment. Only thing they're saying is it is connected to artificial intelligence was what it is leading to from what we were saying. They're not going into details of what that's about though.
The name is good?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Is okay, it's not necessarily a dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Sheena.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
Greetings. I was wondering if I am going any special places in astral, like Orion lately, because I feel very masculine in my energy.
But yes, it seems like you're being recharged. Orion is one place you're going to, but we see you going to golden cities, but they don't have a place where they are. They're not saying where they are, but there's golden cities in astral. It's another place where you're going to enhance your energies. Also, cloud cities you go to also.
Oh.
Those are in Orion.
Okay.
Much cloud cities you go to for relaxation. You do talk to a lot of amphibian beings there. They're not going into details of that either. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is if there is any messages for me from anyone.
Yes, Metatron is assisting you. He says he's putting armor around you, but only because you are He's just preparing you to go into places in astral that need much healing. And so these, where you're feeling all this masculine is there to recharge you, but also there are places in astral that need you. Some of it is, yes, the black holes of astrals, places that you will be visiting. He's showing you pulling souls out of the black hole.
Okay.
And helping them recharge. Because many of them got lost.
Pulling out souls?
Pulling souls from the black hole, yes.
Okay. So they have been taken or...
They got lost, and they are, you can call it like a forbidden zone. Is as if they went there and they end up in another dimension, but they don't know where they are. And they've been lost, almost like a ghost, basically.
Okay, I understand.
And many of them in this incarnation go into drinking, drug addiction. So when they get trapped in that type of scenario in astral, they go into a lower state of mind. Your mental problems occur, assortment of things, but mostly drug addiction and alcoholism.
Okay, thank you very much. Blessings and much love to you.
Okay, next up is Kimberly.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. My first question, I was wondering if there are any messages from my Sasquatch family.
Yes, it seems like they take you on trips in astral. They take you to the Sasquatch worlds. Water worlds. Many of them. Very peaceful places for meditation. Pink skies, purple skies. Even the water is purple. It's very it's silver-like purple color to the waters. This is a place you go to often, it seems, to feel a new vibration. One moment. I believe there's a child with you also. She goes also, it seems. But she goes to another place, but they're all interconnected. It seems like she goes to a place where there's a lot of younger folk is there, younger beings are there.
Okay, cool. Thank you. My second question, just wondering if I have any messages from anyone else.
Yes, your angels say to just continue on your path to try new things, to use your talents, to let others know of your talents. And if you have a door closed, that's okay. You will find one that's open, but just continue on, and eventually you'll find what you're looking for employment, for what you are looking for. That's all that I have to say there. So you will find.
Thank you very much.
Yes, blessings.
Thank you, blessings.
Yes.
Okay, next up is Emily.
Hello, how are you?
You're doing well.
That is great. I'm wondering, I had a dream with Donald Trump in it. He was, I guess, trying to do his weekly update from the internet lounge at my hotel. And then I had another one with my friend turning into like a Zeta Gray with cancer and lots of legions. Can you talk to me more about that, please?
Well, with the Trump, to go into that one, you seem to be watching. You've been watching his back. You know him from other incarnations, and you made a deal with him to watch his back. He's not thinking coherently sometimes, so you're the wise one around him. So you notice how he puts his foot in his mouth a lot, and you told him not to do that. He does it anyway. It seems to make a career out of that, from what we are seeing. That's why he has all his hatred around him. And he told him not to do those things. So either way. As for this one with the Zeta illness, I believe it's a past life they're connected to, and they're very reliving some of these illnesses. Ever so slightly. It has not been fully released, basically.
I see.
If you wish to,
Sorry, go ahead.
So if you wish to tell this one of this dream and not to be afraid of it, is just a healing that is needed. That is all to what we are seeing.
Okay. Would a pendulum healing work?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I just want to know if there's any messages for me.
Yes. They want to go into a little bit more onto that. When a Zeta gets sick, their mind, just like humans, they do not think correctly. And they do affect humans. They do abduct. They're not thinking straight anymore. They're trying to unsick themselves. So some that do go into abduction try to figure out their own disease by abducting a human. Just to let you know how that works. And this one, I believe, has done that also. You do whatever you can to get better again. And as for message, yes, you are following your path. But yes, also as much opportunities to, you're on one opportunity and then several others will open up also. That will come when the time is needed. They're also saying that you need a break from the world, that things will start to get easier for you because you've had a lot of tension. And to just not make any drastic decisions, is what they say. Think things out, but for the most part, you will be fine.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Okay, next up is Amran.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a question regarding Shiva. It's the Indian god, the so-called Shiva.
Yes.
If you know of him.
Yes.
I feel him I feel him constantly around me for like 2-3 days now. I don't know what it is he wants to tell me. He wants me to understand something or remember something. Is there a message from him?
Well, he's giving you his guidance. You are remembering it. It's just in this conscious, you're not remembering it. He's thus saying your connection to the Arcturians is very critical, as you brought a lot of Arcturian energy to into this incarnation, other incarnations, where at one time in this world, much of that was actually forbidden. Many beings did not want that around because they wanted to keep this world under control. So you brought, it wasn't just Arcturian, it was many other things. You were like an energy smuggler, but in a positive way, though. Yes, it was. This world was at a very lower density. Yes, it is the third, but it was much lower in its past. And he's just saying that you brought in much. And he did the same thing. So he was there with you. There's much more to this, but that is the gist of what he was, his message there. What he was, there's much more.
Yeah, there is much more.
You've had many lifetimes, and you made a deal, a partnership for this lifetime. I believe he'll be around for a long time from what we are seeing.
Okay. You mean like an agreement with him?
Yes, it is like a guide for you, basically.
Okay. Cool.
If you wish to connect.
Yes. And my other question is, is there any message from Michael, Archangel Michael, to me?
Yes, he says you've been connecting to many crystal energies on this planet, giving your energy away to re-heal the crystals on this world, to bring openings to knowledge. Doing this is like connecting to the crystal skulls, is allowing more of the energy to soak back into this earth environment for the consciousness to awaken when it needs to. It's a slow healing, as you can see. He also says you're around many youthful, he doesn't say children, but young souls, teaching them your ways. I believe most of this is an astral. You do show up as an angel, he says.
Okay, Yes. Very cool.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much, Sirian Collective. That's it for the evening.
Thank you. So they're love to you all.
Blessings to you because I didn't get to say it. So blessings.
Greetings.
Welcome back. Michelle's gonna lead us in a blessing.
Namaste.
Thank you. I'm out. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. And much love. Have a great weekend.